Moose is in the house. Moose is in the house. Watch out. Watch out. Here's Moosey.
There we go. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Welcome to night number 2 of DXBL Season 4. Pretty excited. We got 40 mons fighting tonight. Should be not too bad. Not too bad when we, like, put it all... What does it end up being? Like, about 60 matches. 60 matches is a lot, but we can make it happen for sure. Time to enjoy some moose bones by the fire. My robe and fez. That's crazy. This man is a man of culture for sure. Hope you guys had a good week. I did want to do a second one last week, but it just, you know, wasn't meant to be. Last week wasn't actually particularly busy for me. I had a lot of time off, but I ended up, you know, being productive with that time with video editing and like lots of chores and stuff like that. Got my taxes done. Love that I had to pay like an additional like $1,000 on top of the like $10,000 I already paid out last year, but you know, it is what it is. It's the cost of making sure that we got roads, you know. Tax hype, hell yeah. Yeah, because I am a freelancer, I have to pay quarterly. And then at the end of the year, they make me do the math and I see if I owe more or not. I thought there was a chance I might get a refund, but it turns out I made, while I made less at my actual job, I made way more doing this. So it ended up being more overall. The British dude would say tax hype. Watch your teeth. Damn. That's crazy, but also true. But yeah. Hope you guys had a good week. I had a good week. I am excited to get back into this. My camera seems a little low. There we go. You only got to see my head. I'm sipping tea right now, too. Me and Jay. Alright, so if you don't know what the DXBL is... Oh, oops. 3. Save. If you don't know what the DXBL is, what you're looking at is a tournament for Monster Rancher 2. And it is, I should probably start recording this at some point. Okay. Now that I'm officially recording, welcome to night 2 of the DXBL Season 4. We got more lightweight action for you. We got 40 monsters fighting tonight. They'll all get 3 fights. And the way this works is it is a ladder system. If you win all 3 of your fights, you move up a rank. You lose all 3 of your fights, you go down a rank. And then if you get +2 or -2, you're kind of in a limbo. And then it depends on what you score the following week or the following time you fight. And then we go from there. Because we're doing this like kind of Swiss system, we have about 14, 15 monsters left over. And it's not going to end up being a big deal because either I can do a short night where I like tack it on to the beginning of a stream where we have like DXBL night with like 15 monsters, or I can do some of this, have those 15 monsters fight within their own little bracket, and then we could do like middleweight or something as well on the same night. We don't need to run 2 separate brackets. I don't need to like set all that up. It works out pretty nicely that way. So we're just gonna get into it. We got Peter Schmid and Aldwin up first. A lot of these monsters are new. It's the Swissdom. Give some expert opinions. Any monsters you were looking forward to see battle today? I'm gonna be honest. So many of these are like wild cards. Like I don't know anything about them. All I know is that they're uploaded because, you know, the illustrious Shells looked into it and made sure the monsters were uploaded. I want to see Piss Baby get a win. Piss Baby is a monster belonging to In Vivid Color, who is, you know, friend of the channel. He is a Poketuber, if you're into that kind of stuff. He makes great videos. Okay, predictions live. What do you like? Pewda Schmidt. Pewda. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, Fake Life and Jay and Comrade Bob. Thank y'all. Much obliged. So I have, like, basically no days off for the rest of the month. But I don't have a lot of... I don't have a lot of days that interfere with my stream schedule, which is real nice. I don't have a lot of days that interfere with, like, sparring, which is nice. 52-48, pretty split on the votes. Peter Schmidt's favor. Damn, Snowstorm opener. Snowstorm. We hit him with the Snowstorm. So we're gonna be able to stream like quite a bit, but you know, if I work like a 14-hour day and then come home, I might not want to stream. We'll see. We'll be doing at least one tournament a week going forward, but I would like to get 2. 3 is too much, I think, because then at that point I'm asking people to upload monsters too frequently. Damn, Snowstorm? Okay, well that was a whole set. GG's. Aggressive finish, aggressive beginning. That was it. That's how she goes. Okay, next up we got Nutcracker and Shinikani up next. Nutthracker. Time noise proven to be F tier? Yeah. Nutter. Damn. Oh, I didn't know Nutcracker was Arrowhead as well. So we got Arrowhead fight. Brother fight instantly. Okay, start a prediction. Who do you guys like?
I want to play video games.
Hey, thank you. Big Waloo, very kind to you. Let's go Nutcracker, crack is nuts. It's Nutter. Crack is... I don't know. I don't know why crack is one of the words they're like, you can't say that. It says it in the game. We got a move called Cracker. Freeze, Cracker. We got 85% on Shinikani. Damn. Ooh. Nutcracker with the low skill. Kind of interesting. Big damage, though. And this is the Claw Assault again. And the punch. Hits one. He is in the lead. Shinikani... It has quite a guts lead, though, so he just needs to hit 2 more times. Another punch, that'll do it. Cracker and Mega Cracker if you're feeling extrovite. I often am. Oh, the punch miss at 73. Somersaults, huge damage on the crit. Shinikani, 36 life left. This is the Claw Assault. Gets him again. We're going to game 3. Yeah, we got a crab battle going on. Somersault miss. This is huge for Shinikani. 2 punches brings him down to half health. It's the Claw Assault. Shinikani only has the basics, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it is part of his gimmick. It's a good build. Good dog, Brent. I love how edgy Salkedo is. He's like if Slipknot was lobsters. Yeah, kinda. Shinikani gonna take that one 2-1. Next up, Hairball and Piss Baby. Hell yeah. I can't imagine there's only one monster called Hairball. Right. There's not. Hey! Why deviate now? Thank you. Welcome. Okay, where's Hairball? Is George. The Mochi, okay. Slipnautical, that's pretty sick. All right. So Shinkani takes that one. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Do you think he pushes his pincers into his eyes? I will say, you know, I know people love Slipknot. The stuff like that, like the way he says that line is like a pretty big. It's gimmick's the wrong word, but it's like a trope in like nu metal, right? Like the super like anemic, like half screaming, half whispering type of like off-key vocals thing they do. I don't like everybody does it. Hold on one sec. I'm just getting some scores ready. It's like really big with like Deftones and stuff, right? But it's always been so off-putting to me. Like I don't like it at all. Okay. 57% on Hairball. Just got back into Monster Rancher after not playing since I was 11. Decided to watch tournament for the first time. Hell yeah. Piss is loud but not crack. Piss isn't actually loud either, but you can get around the sensor by just capitalizing. It's a good system. Give it a chance. All right. Game number 2. Here we go. The roll assault. Big chance to hit. Big damage on the crit there. Piss Baby below half health. The energy steal gonna miss. He's in trouble now. Just like that song. Slaps. A couple of slaps to do it. 2. Does he roll it down? Uno mas. He hits him. Hairball takes game number 2. Game 3. Glad to see I'm not the only one entered a mock. This is like definitely mock's best format. The vigor and the anger. The battle swirl miss at 94%. It's like the worst move in the game, so it doesn't matter too much that I missed. But damn, that's a big crit. Single hit. Let's get out of here. Piss Baby gonna take game number 3. Miyatoko and Barbecue Burt up next. Miyatoko, we've seen before. Barbecue Burt is the hair, right? You need Vivid to make Poop Adult? Wait, did Barbecue Burt fight last time? The name sounds so familiar. Let me check my tournaments. He did? No, he did not. But I remember him from testing, is what it is. He didn't fight last time, but I remember him from testing. So he has been on the stream recently, but not in an actual tournament format. All right, predictions live. Who do you guys like? I haven't made any mistakes. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure he fought Rip the Whip. All right, what do we got? 63% on the Barbecue Boy. Da Barbecue Boy. Misses. Damn. Big damage on straight. 2 in a row. Okay, second one, not so much damage. The hard straight miss at 74. Mayotoko in a pretty good spot. Misses the I-beam, though. And just like that, any advantage it had is gone. Barbecue Burt with the life lead and the guts lead. Hits him with a gas just to be a jerk about it. Does have a little bit of intelligence because he's allowed to build some, so it's not doing 0 damage. Burt takes game number 1. 1-2 punch off the hop. About an 8th. Minotoko's life gone. Hits him with the second one. That spit evens things up. Ooh, the crit. Minotoko's going to take game number 2. Yeah, so if you're just watching this for the first time and you have any questions, and you're like, why is this the way it is, or I don't know what I'm looking at, feel free to ask. It's hard for me to like elucidate on the basics over and over again if I don't think anybody is like gaining anything from it, you know? 6 seconds left. Barbecue Bert's got some guts. He hits a 1-2 punch. He'll need a crit. He doesn't do anything. Man, Toko is going to take that. Bold Blizz and Eddie Lizard up next. I saw today... Alright, Bold Blizz was given many opportunities to be uploaded. And he was tagged many times, still not uploaded. I don't know what to do, but I think it's just a loss. It's just a round loss. Chill Jillin Hoy Quarlo. You hate to see it, but like he was tagged. It was we did our due diligence. And the thing is, this tournament was originally supposed to happen last Wednesday. So Jay went around and tagged a bunch of people and was like, "Hey, these people aren't uploaded yet." Hoy Quarlo up next. There's, I'm gonna be real, there's like 200 monsters in the tournament. If I tag you and you still don't get your monster uploaded, like, you know, it sucks, but you got like 4 other monsters in the tournament. It is what it is. Okay, so that went to Miyotoko. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? I like this Jill sub. Fury's pretty sick, yeah. A lot of close matches so far. Don't think I've ever seen Boxer Bajaro's portrait before. It's bizarre for sure. He's got like 5 like clock shadow. He's got the muzzle, but then like goes up around his eyes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. We don't worry too much. Okay, so what do we got? 70% on the Jill. People liking that snowstorm. Magic Pot opener? Alright, well, Magic Pot, pretty rough opener because it steals health. Hits the hook, it's not enough. And Jill has such a huge guts lead. 99% snowstorm with power. That shit did over 500 damage. Yeah, he's got the Homer Simpson. This is Cool Homer. He's in one of the episodes. Oh, he hits him with the Magic Pot again. I learned this shit the hard way in the Monster Rancher Battle League, like many moons ago. There you go. Snowstorm, not enough. He's still in the lead. He's got anger, so he gets that guts regen boost. Hoy Quarlo with a pretty good position right here. Magic Punch, 78%. It is gonna land. We're going to game 3. Just don't start the Magic Pot. Alright, well, it crit. So he's down to half health. Big damage on the Snowstorm. No anger this time. Both monsters in a pretty good spot to take this. Ice Wave 80%. That's going to be enough. Chill Jill. Snowstorm into the Ice Wave. People believed in the Jill, and the Jill did the thing. Dr. Farts and Unpopular. Okay. Okay, right. Prediction is live. Hey, welcome, Zexter. These are both Apex names. They're both really good, yeah. Dr. BM Farts. I'm Dr. Bradley Michael Farts. Interesting spreads. Yeah, kind of neat. Different for sure. A little bit of skill, a little bit of speed, and then this is like all skill speed. This is like classically withering build. Yeah. The miss though. All right, well, holy. Smoked. Is Farts a medical doctor? Does he have a PhD in philosophy? What does DDS mean? Another gas. Miss at 68. Dentist? Doctor of dentistry? He's a Dance Dance Evolution? That's true, I heard that. Okay, I don't think he's gonna win this. He's missing so much. Alright. Truly BM to lose that way, but what are you gonna do? The crit too on top of it? The crit on the heavy tech? No, oh well. Okay, so both mocks won. Magic Man and Jack of Asses up next. You're gonna see why I said it that way in a sec. Who really lost? That's fair. Magic Man. And the Joker, baby. We got the Joker, baby. All right. Prediction is live. How many Germa builds are we going to get? What's the over-under on Germa builds? We had 2 in the last one. We had Germa and then the other one. How am I today? It's all good with my car. I gotta resell when I get paid. Yeah, I got a message on Thursday that they were starting painting, and then Easter happened, so I don't think they worked on it at all. My assumption is that it's like done, and that they're gonna call me tomorrow. 53% on Magic Man. Either way, I have some time at work, so I'm gonna give them a call and see what's up. A lot of people going Magic Pot, eh? And the Death Punch. Mamma mia. Magic Pot is such a trap. If that shit was in slot 1, it would be really good. The numbers on it are pretty solid. Right now is pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Alright. In theory. Maybe not in that situation. Sounds like it was saved. Yeah, it's just aesthetic damage, and then they had to replace the radiator, and that was it. Looked like the chassis and all that was like undamaged. I think if you're making Bajarl, and even if you're getting pod text, don't start with that one. I think, yeah. You either like steal some guts, or you go with the one that is too expensive for you to actually use on frame 1. Don't smell and trolley ollie. Placing your windshield tomorrow is going to be about $300. That sucks. That's not terrible for a windshield, though. Okay, predictions live. Maybe worth it to go up the chain, but that's hard on lightweights. Like, I think the numbers on Magic Pot are, like, pretty okay. I think in, like, human control, that move is... And when we were doing testing for Combo Breaker, Magic Pot was, like... You know, not terrible. It didn't work out very well because, you know, he only has intelligence moves in slot 4, so you can't rely on it. And in, like, casual play, it's actually pretty solid. The problem is just that if you open with a move that costs that much and does that little, you're in a lot of trouble. Because you can't heal if you got no damage, right? So... a lot of the cost is wasted. 67% on Trolley Ollie. Here we go. Just some scratches won't pass inspection with them. Yeah, I feel that. You're talking about it. The double anger, the giant whip, the grit. Don't smell chillin'. How many slaps does it take to get to the middle of the color Pandora? It doesn't matter. He hits him with the face attack. Best basic tech in the game. Alright, game number 2. Here we go. The Kamikaze. A little bit of damage, no anger this time. Lifesteal is the play here. He goes for it. Look at that. He's in the lead now. Jab not going to be enough. Needs like 2 more. Face drill will do it. Or more jabs. Root combo? Oh, barely. Hit him like 9 times in a row there. Look at that. Game number 3. Here we go. And the wonders of public transport doing their best. Face drill, big damage. Charlie Ollie, a lot of guts. Can use something big here. Seed gun, a little bit of withering. Going to stop him from using meteor drive for the win there. Gives him anger. Plant combo is going to finish it off. So the plant wins that one 2-1. Okay, Fulgur and Stinky. What's with these names, man? Is Stinky the ape? That's the errantry opponent, right? Stinky by Stinky Cat. It's a crescent. Okay. Prediction is live. Bracket 2 is full of rude dudes and heels. It is. Good to see the US dot finally using my taxpayer dollars towards something useful. Yeah. The Monster Rancher battles. Runs about as well as a North American train. Okay, what do you guys like here? About 66% on the Stinky Boy. Ooh, big missing aerial claw. T-Bolt at 20%. Million stabs. Oh, big damage on aerial claw. Huge crit. Good chunk of withering there. Slash claw is going to do damage. It's not enough. Cut in 2 lands. Good crit. It's not going to be enough, though. Stinky barely escapes with his life there. Only got hit once and almost lost for it. Game number 2. Here we go. Aerial claw opener. Gives him anger. Million stabs, 45%. Big ol' miss. Dash slash might kill. Double thrust claw, million stabs, 44, misses again. Thrust claw, gonna take it. Stinky. Stabbed him in the dick too many times. There's only so much a man can take. Next up, Uni and Agrias. Let me see which one this is. Okay, here we go. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Project L with that 451 skill, just to make up for if his opponent were to have 1 speed, that would give him an additional point in skill. but his opponent has 174 speed, so it is not doing anything for him. Counterpicked, look at that. Not really, but maybe. Okay, 70% on Uni. Giga Flame opener, big damage. 62% chance to hit. Ooh, dash slash. Gonna put him in the lead just like that. Regular roll of flame. Didn't finish him off. Dash slash gonna miss. Phantom Claw, good chunk of damage, but does not have the guts to follow up. Million stabs. Gonna take that, but Uni gets grit. Both mons can attack. Next hit wins. Million stabs miss at 80%. The lightning is gonna take it. The grit scum comeback. Gosh dang. Here we go. Game number 2. Million stabs opener. The damage puts him into the yellow. High kick. A little bit of damage. Anger immediately. Regular kick. Not what she wants. Slash combo. It hits. That's payback for last time. Double withering because of the anger. Game number 3. Here we go. Pat. No. All right. Well. Pixie, it was nice knowing you. All your guts gone. All my apes gone. The double rush slash misses at 80%, misses at 78, misses at 76. Slash combo hits though, so you know she did her best, and then Lady Luck catches up with you. Lady Luck, did your boy fight? Yeah, I saw you type in bracket, so you can see. Okay. Yeah, Piss Baby won his first match. Verdant and Conchita up next. Verdant is the mono, right? How's it going? It's going well. Type that and then didn't click because I walked away to check on your daughter. That's fair. That's a good reason to not be paying attention. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Yeah, that's a fair way to do things. Yeah, Piss Baby won 2-1 in his first set. We're about halfway done, round number 1, and then we'll do it all again 2 more times. %77% on the monkey. Ooh, big miss at 71%. We're seeing a lot of 70% misses. 80% miss. 90 planets. We got Roll Assault gonna land there. Puts him in the yeller. He's got anger. Flattening, not gonna doing much. Ray, you got no guts left though. Okay, look at that. 15 seconds on the clock. Verdant with the guts lead. What's he gonna do? He's gonna push his opponent into the only range that his opponent can attack in. All right. Verdant takes game number 1. How's matches looking today? They've been a lot of fun. Pretty fast-paced, big damage. But not every build is like glass cannon-y. Ooh, big thwack. Going to game 3. Noodle Boy? Yeah, noodles which are made from his body are quite delicious. They're quite tasty. Slap, slap. And the thwack, it's not going to be enough though. He's got a huge guts lead here. A couple charges will do it. Needs 2 more. Slap first. Ooh, Conchita gonna take it. Okay. Sono Head and Tokyo Drift up next. Sono Head is a very funny name for the monster it is. It's a Gariel. 2 people with the same one? This isn't... This isn't even Evie's? Because okay. Because Evie made this monster. And then someone came up with the exact same name. That's pretty funny. This is like getting into racehorse territory. You can't have two horses with the same name. You gotta do Highlander rules. And, you know, if they both fought, one of them would obviously win. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? This is Gallop Racer. They're all horses. But that's my... when's the Matcherino? You can donate whenever you want. No one's stopping you. But I'm not willing to go through the effort of giving a middleman money for doing nothing. I'm already giving away 50% of it through Twitch. Matcherino is a pot filling system, basically, where you donate to the prize pool for the tournament. You're a code claimer? I feel that. So you say this was like a $5 buy-in or whatever, and then people could like donate to like make the pool bigger, basically. And then if they like what they see, or they see a hype match, they like throw in a buck or whatever. And then, you know, it gets split up along the winners. We used to do that shit. It's so funny that, like, Matcherino is, like, known as, like, the progenitor of it. But the very first scene, like, in the world that, like, made this, like, popular was the Ontario Smash Bros. Scene. And we would, you know, people would always, like, bet on stuff. But we would do pot bonuses. So literally we would walk around the tournament, me and the goons would walk around the tournament, and we'd be like, oh, that's a hype matchup, and we would just like throw down like $5 and we're like, whoever wins gets that money. And then you would see the kids just like, oh shit, I gotta like play way harder now. 80% on Tokyo Drift. And so, you know, it's a little bit of like mental warfare. You're just fucking with them, but it was very funny. A lot of the time, it was just like pennies and shit. It's like, oh, I got quarters. Oh, it's 75 cents to the winner. Also, Tokyo Drift fucking smoked them. You know why binds for this sort of thing isn't great? Because it's literally gambling. I'm not getting involved in that shit. Like, you can just go on DraftKings. Ooh, glide charge finisher? Pretty expensive finisher. The buy-in, there's a buy-in cost at Combo Breaker. And, you know, I think piloting, it's still gambling. But it's $5 to, like, pay out to the people who win. It's not a big amount of money to be spending. Mochi key art jump scare? Ah! I had a controller for my PS1. I can probably dig it out. That had a slow-mo function, but the way it did slow-mo is by pausing the game on every second frame. So, you know, for games where the pause just like made the screen darker, it wasn't too bad. But for something like that had like a big menu that popped up, it would be like doom doom. It would be like boom 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 boom, like the. I can't even pull it up right now. But basically, what I just did would be like if I wanted to play the game on slow mo. So head is back off the menu, boys. Yeah, it's true. Tokyo Drift wins that one. Also, points don't really matter in this. If your monster won or like lost 2-1 or 1-2 rather, I should say, don't feel too bad if I don't like type it in correctly, because like game wins don't matter. I'm not keeping track of them at all. Azorius and Mr. Cheeseman. It's only who wins the set. That's the only thing that matters. Okay, Zav. Yeah, he was talking about it. Cheeseman. Okay. Prediction is live. What do you guys like? Same build-ish, a little bit less skill on Cheeseman, which might give him a little bit of an advantage here. The extra life is going to help out a little bit. Blue-white player. Meliner would be like a... What color would Meliner be? Blue for sure. It'd probably be more like blue-red, though. Colorless? Probably colorless, but like, what does he'd be an artifact monster, right? But, you know, what would he's fast, and he's got control, so that's blue-red. He'd be an asshole, regardless. Okay. 56% on Cheeseman. Alright, well, game one. Twister slash miss at 70? Holy moly. Maybe colorless to cast, but activated abilities that were colored? I could see that. Okay, well, that was a whole set. GG. Hits him with the brow smash, and then he hits him with 3 slaps. The duality of man. The duality of cheese man, as it were. Okay. Jacobert and Old Man Yowie. Not all Golem Cyclone. They are not monolith. Monolith is monolith. Okay, prediction is live. What do you guys like? Who do you guys like? Who do you like? I'm gonna fight low skill build. Well, you're not, and the monster. This is like maybe the least low skill build. All right, 61% on Old Man. Old Man, look at my hands. Gay Neil Young. Neil Young into Yowie. I don't even know if I can continue that bit. I don't know. I don't know where to go from there. Okay. The plant takes game one. Big snowstorm opener. Jab combo, miss. Oh, he doesn't have like root combo? Well, Old Man's got a chance then. Since Meliner does so much incidental wither, maybe you could stop opponent's creatures from activating abilities if it does combat damage or something. Yeah, that sounds obnoxious. Ooh, face drill. Not enough damage, though. He's got real. Real shot. Real slap. Oh, my God, dude. All right. Well. GG's. I totally forgot that monster had real. Okay. Anaphylaxis and cynical optics. What are these names? I was absolutely pressing N. Okay, so this counts as N. Okay. A lot of arrowheads tonight. Sinincalo. Okie dokie. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? $63% on cynical optics. People liking the eyeball. Bolt down the half health. The big smooch. The crit is enough. Needed the crit for it. The back and forth. Another hidden sting. Hidden sting. IB miss. Ooh, big dodge there. And Flax is in pretty good shape right now. How many of a person's monsters fight each week? Just the one? Yeah. Telekinesis. Big damage there. Ooh, Claw Assault. Not enough to kill on the crit though. I-Beam. Ooh. Next hit wins. 5 seconds left. The hidden sting. Anaphylaxis with the grit. Gonna take that. Game number 3. There's a meteor buried in there. He knows what he needs. Oh, 92 miss. Oh, that's awful. There we go. He's got meteor now. He's pissed. Well, both in the yellow. Spit not gonna kill it. Second one will. He's got the grit. He's got the touch. But it's not enough. Schwezo gonna take it. Stupid Crab Face and Nero up next. Okay, there's a Tentas. Tentacles. Centaur. Oh, we got Chariot. That's sick. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? $33,000 on stupid crap face. That's crazy. All right. Big stab miss. Smash combo. I'm gonna do a little chunk. 2 stabs. No. Hits the belly punch. It's not enough. There's the power. Ooh, power rush slash. Huge damage. Gives him fury. Another one. Nero gonna take game number 1. Wow. What if his name is Senor Crapface? Senor Cargage? Refinancing. Escrow. Game number 3. Here we go. We hit him with Turn Assault. What are you gonna do? Javelin. Hits him with the Javelin. Double Turn Assault. Double miss. Watch about to lose all his money. Rear leg kick. All right. You know what? Crabface is back in this, just like that. Hits the Pierce. Good crit. He's got power, though. Oh, power javelin. Power crit javelin. All right, well. Well, No probalo. GG's macho. I don't think those were 100 to 1 odds. Summer Lashes and Orochibi up next. All your money. All your apes. 33,000 points in this channel is worth like 1 board 8 IMO. Has about the same value. They were 99 to 1 odds, that's why I didn't bet. They weren't actually 99 to 1 odds, is what I'm saying. That's just what the split was. Spare change. Spare change. Oh, man. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you like? It's been a while since someone got lit up like that. You know, the power crit javelin of all things. That was probably like an 80-20 or like a 75-25 split. Not 100 to 1. Wormy Boy's fighting. 52% on Orochibi. Orochibi. WormCon 2025, the 2 lashes miss. 3 lashes. That's 1 more. That's why it landed. Look at him spinning. They do love to be spinning. Miss the bite. 18 seconds left on the clock. Orochibi in the small lead. Tail Lash gonna miss again. 7 seconds left. Somersaults. Big miss. Does roll down the clock though. Another Tail Lash at 50. Swing and a miss. Rush Slash and Javelin doing their best to make a case for themselves. Yeah, they're pretty good when they do 3 times damage. In the Centaur rundown, I should have mentioned that these moves are really good if you crit under power. It's kind of cute how the community is trained to play the Brother My Brother song when the same breed match happens. I gave them the opportunity, and, you know, they never disappoint. Bite miss at 27. Orochibi with 6 life left. Summer Lashes with 1. Somersault gonna miss. 2 lashes misses. Orochibi gonna walk out of this a winner with 6 HP. Hits the sting. The venom sting. He gets him. James Pond and Thumb up next. Thumb was the mochi, right? The Sakura art. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you like? James Pond's most difficult mission yet. He has to beat a mochi. 60% on the whale. Belly attack. Little thrust damage. Missed the second one. And the third one. And another belly attack. Another belly attack. Thumb hits him with a giant press, though. He's super dead. Oh, he grits, though. He's got enough for wave riding. He's got to do something big here to finish him off. 1-2 thrust, gets slapped in the belly, you dead kid. Game number 2. Thumb takes game 1. Scratch. A little bit of damage. Thumb with a huge gutsly here. Hits the thrusts. That's enough. Thumb takes it. It was his most difficult mission. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Weenie and Nagatomo up next. I'm sorry, Bagman, if you're not watching. I told you your guy wasn't fighting tonight, but he is. So I was thinking about how I want to do the VODs for this. I think I'm just going to be uploading everything like a week late. So the VOD for last week's will come out like probably Wednesday, and then they'll just come out every Wednesday. People can like just watch the VOD on YouTube or on Twitch if they want, but I will also... Predictions Lab, by the way. I'll also just be having these uploaded as like a playlist, like edited down, breaks taken out and stuff. But Macho was very kind, and he mentioned he's going to help me make a DXBL Season 4 logo. Update the one I made. I like the one I made, but, you know, it's time for a change. Okay, outcome. No, I can't pick outcome yet. It hasn't started. 66% on not Atomo. Bots for tournaments to upload, I usually watch, listen to them whole. Don't mind if they aren't edited. So I mean edited isn't like I'm going to take out the pre-roll and then if I have like a bathroom break or whatever. But as far as like the downtime in between matches, we just leave that in. It's not worth it for me to edit it out. It's way too much trouble for like no monetary gain. And we banter and shit in the meantime. Belly punch 3% or 3 life on not Atomo. We dodging everything. Weenie tried so hard to finish him off. You can't fault him for trying. And the brow hit. Not Atomo is gonna take that. Okay, 2/3 of the money goes to not Atomo. Betters 2-0. Here we go. Round 2. First up, Mayotoko and Stinky. So we're going to see winners versus winners and losers versus losers here. Mentioned Earthquake being nasty earlier. That minus 43 guts is real and can hurt you. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not good in formats where monsters can dodge. Because what does Withering do? What does Withering do for a monster that wants a quick KO? Okay, prediction is live. What do you guys like? Color commentary is the best part from watching through the VOD. Sometimes I chuckle when you go silent when something clearly upsetting is happening. And I imagine the face you're making if I'm only listening to the VOD. That's very generous because I feel like that's bad. Does a good chunk of damage. Definitely worth the cost in mixed formats. I would argue it's not. It's fun. And, you know, I built a bunch of monsters this time around that were fun and, like, not optimal. It's good as far as, like, Golem has a lot of good tech. 66% on Stinky. But it's, like, maybe the 4th best attack he has in that slot. Jesus, a single Ivy. I'm going to take it. Look at that. Game number 2. And most people bet on Stinky. Raise monsters for fun? Yeah, the same. That's a lot of Slash Claws. He only needs 1 spit. He misses it, though. A Tail of Assault and get a miss, too. Dodge and everything. Hits the I-Beam, though. Mayotoko up 2-0. So Mayotoko cannot be demoted. Well, I mean, neither of these monsters could be demoted, but now Mayotoko is fighting for a 3-0. A chance to advance up the ladder. Chill Jill and Agrius up next. Any of you been playing the new Pokemon Auto Chess patch? It's been interesting. I've been losing a lot. I won a game yesterday. I got like 4th, 4th, 5th, 5th, 4th, 1st, and that like came out to like minus 19 points. Like I lost like 10 points for 4th place once. And then today I got like 7th, 5th, 5th or something. It's things changed quite a bit. You're just trying to lurk here and enjoy the games, bring it back. Well, it feels very foreign to me. Like it feels really awkward to play now. It's gonna take a little while to winning in reverse. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with like the elo system. It's a very good thing that like I'm not stressed about my score, because getting like minus 4 points for 3rd place is insane, dude. Like that should like never happen. Holy shit, Million Stab's gonna one-shot him. 54% on Agrius. And again. Oh, damn, power 1-2 straight. So new units are good. Thought Muskrat is bugged out. Right. Hey, Megalomania, welcome. He's angry. New patches can really mess people up. I went like minus 100 through 2 days after 6.0 drop. Yeah, I just gotta like figure out what's good now. I'm not worried about that, but oh my god, the slash combo. Like, it's so funny seeing a big move like slash combo after you land like 4 little moves leading up to it, because it's just completely unnecessary. Alright, Agrius gonna take that one. Don't Smell and Conchita up next. Okay, prediction is live. Oh, the bomb wasn't doing anything? Seemed to be doing something when I was using it. But yeah, I don't know if it's just like rebalancing elo or something, but I've been losing like a ton of points. I know it depends on like the average elo of the room, but it hasn't been very different from what I'm used to, and I've just been like getting like almost absolutely nothing for winning and just being penalized super hard for anything below 2nd place. I lost like 28 points for like 6th earlier today. It's like, what the fuck? What the hell? I'm not even high ranked. Like, how's this even happening? 80% on Conchita. Alright, big damage. Big thwack misses. Ooh. Jab. Still got power. Another slap. It's going to be enough. Wow, what a comeback. Don't Smell. Just rolled it down. Little seed gun. Little boomerang. Using their int text back and forth. Seed Gatling Conchita down to half health. Has about 20 guts lead, but that's gone. Roll assault miss. Face drill, big damage, puts him in the yeller. No power this time. Another face drill, big ass crit, didn't need it. The plant is gonna take it. So plant is up 2 wins too. He knows ball. Apparently so. Jacobert and Tokyo Drift up next. More plants. But yeah, either way. New set has been fun. it's very like bewildering right now. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? It's so funny making a set or like a loadout that like would have been really good like 3 days ago. That is like, I got 7th place with flying 8 and like good itemization. I don't know how the hell, I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay, 80% on Tokyo Drift. New PETA is so bad. Yeah, I wasn't using him. I think I might have actually had on Pheasant at one point, but it's such a funny ability. It's like, this guy sucks on purpose. We trained him wrong as a joke. This is the area where you can see the patch notes? Yeah, on the Discord. Tokyo Drift, gonna take it. Sting? Sting? A little puncheroonie. Oh, Tokyo Drift, gonna take it. That's a 2-0. I'm pretty sure that's 2-0. Lifesteal suck. Okay. Aldwin and Mr. Cheeseman. Surprised no one's played Weed Plant Soundbite when the plant fights. It's expensive. Okay, predictions live. Who do you guys like? Also, will it be out this week? It might be out this week. New Rancher Rundown. It's mostly done. I just haven't had time to like finalize it. If it would be out, it would probably be out on the Friday. Or the Saturday, maybe. I've got most of the footage. I've got to draw some stuff, and I've got to record the voiceover, and that's most of it. Okay. 72% on the Cheeseman. It's a family name. Vigor and Anger off the hop. Angry Charge. A little bit of withering on that. That wasn't too bad. Stopped them from being able to counterattack. Another charge. It's not enough. Aldwin with 3 life. What's he going to do? Ice Wave. Not enough damage. Mr. Cheeseman with the 42 life left. Misses the slap at 90%. Dodges the punch combo at 80, though. 6 seconds left. They can both attack. Oh, the foolery. Mamma mia. Aldwin going to take that one. What a way to end. Holy. Is it Pikachu? Yeah. Snowstorm, big damage. Exact same opening as last time. Hits him with the Earthquake with Anger. Minus 1,000 guts. He's done. Into the Brow Smash. He grits, though. Aldwin's still in it, and he's got some big moves, so he can win this still. It's not over for him. Punch combo. This will probably do it. Yeah. The grit comeback. Can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. Nothing can stop Mr. Domino. I mean, Aldwin. I mean, Shinigami and Cynical Optics up next. Okay, predictions live. Who do you guys like? Pixie. Yeah, if you guys want to roll discs, that is a channel point reward. It used to do something, now it's just, you know, something to spend points on. You're like, oh, a donkey. 88% on Shinigami. Dodges the I-beam. Hanging out up close, wants to give him a smooch, but not really. Double punch. Here comes the smooch. Yeah, see, he doesn't want that. That's not his deal. Another punch. He's got real. Alright, that did like no withering, and he just punches him. He's fine. Game number 2. Here we go. I-beam opener, misses again. Another claw assault. Another claw assault. Another claw assault. He's got real. Gets hit with telekinesis. Crits for only 120 damage, but real has worn off. You're dead now, brother. Minus 55 guts. Look at that guts regen. It's so slow. When real wears off, your monster is dead weight. Misses the kiss at 40%. He's gonna need like crit claw assault to kill here. Tail assault gonna finish him off. In that entire time I was talking, he built like 20 guts. How's the DXBL going? Good. Yeah, your Nagatomo's fighting. Sorry. It makes you feel better. He won his first set. Claw assault, big damage. He hasn't been hit by an I-beam. Punch miss at 83. Another one. Another one hits him. He's done. Yeah, it's been a good night. A lot of fun matches. He's gonna take that. Piss Baby and Nero up next. Piss Baby. Away of a babies. You guys see the new Homestar Runner video that came out like yesterday or the day before? The website's like back up. I don't know if it ever went down. .com. You guys should go watch the new ones. Prediction is live, by the way. If you haven't watched some of the new episodes they came out with, like over the last 2 or 3 years, like the pandemic episodes, basically, because that's where the oh no, bring some a body bag or whatever it is. Bring a shovel and some trash bags. I don't remember. Someone can play the sound effect. But that's from like...
No, I need your help.
Burying his body.
Oh, bring some towels and some garbage bags.
Yeah. That's from an episode that was put out like 2 years ago. 74%. It didn't go down, but it did have a tumbleweed flowing through it at some point. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I'm sure traffic was, like, minimal. Oh, my God. The natural grit. Look at that. Real. He's going to survive it. This is big damage. Okay, maybe not. Gets hit with the headbutt. 1. Oh, energy steal off the hop in bad spot, but Nero doesn't actually do the most damage. So Piss Baby's hanging in there. He's angry now. Gets hit with another rush slash, but he's still chilling. Oh, stab throw miss 59%. Another headbutt, the crit. He grits though. He's still in it. Another stab throw miss at 59%. Another headbutt. Piss Baby gonna take it. I didn't really realize until this new episode of Homestar Runner how close Homestar and Strong Bad's voices actually are. Because it starts with Homestar Runner talking off screen, and like for a split second I thought it was Strong Bad. And I didn't like, I don't know why I never made the connection that they're probably voiced by the same guy. But they're very similar. Eddie, Lizard, and Orochibi up next. Everybody gets one. It's just that Nero already wasted his. Wait. Did Eddie Lizard not fight? Oh, no, he got a bye last time. Okay. Okay, prediction is live. Homestar Runner, like especially old Homestar Runner, has such a like vibe to it from like the era it was made in. And I think the most like nostalgic bit of that is like the extremely shitty audio quality. Like it's just like bit crushed to fucking hell. And that is like, I don't know. There's something about that sound that, you know, take me back. What's for Tony? Thanks for the follow. Take me back. I'm going to end up being a return guy, but only for Homestar Runner. 51% on Orochibi. Don't forget to update bracket. I won't. Don't worry. Okay, well, that was game 1. Game 2. That was 26%. Tail Ash is gonna miss there. Ooh. Oh, wait, that was 2-0. My bad. Okay, so Eddie Lizard. Let me forfeit. I'm gonna take that one. Unpopular and Thumb up next. Okie dokie. So that goes to Eddie Lizard. That is player 1. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Yes, we're about halfway through round 2, which means we're about halfway through this tournament tonight. I mean, the garbage bag clip sounds first like Strong Bad and then sounds like Homestar. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh no, I killed him. I'm not trying to do the voice, just so you know. 96% on unpopular. People like unpopular. The Energy Steel, big opener. Look at that. Set himself up with a life lead and a guts lead a couple seconds in. Thumb hasn't got to do anything. He's got 66 guts, though. 1-2. Good crit. Holy moly. I did not expect that to do that much damage. All right, well, he wins it. Perfect impression. It's almost as good as my Wolverine. The double 1-2 thrust. It's the only move he's landed. Oh, he misses it, though. Is this the end of Zombie Shakespeare? Leaf Gatling 60%. Okay, that did way less damage than I was expecting. The headbutt gonna take it. Thumb wins that one. Don't call it a thumb back. Big bets did not pay off for unpopular. Okay, Thumb is gonna take that one. 2-0. Next up, Jack of Asses and not Atomo. The thing that's like super endearing to me about Homestar is that it's able to be timeless, kind of, because, you know, I'm not glazing it as like high art or anything, but there aren't like references in it. It's just like completely self-referential and like very like absurdist. Prediction is live, by the way. And because of that, it's able to just like, you know, as an adult, I might not think things are as funny as I did as a kid, and vice versa, but the content hasn't like really changed, right? And it's just like, it's goofy. It's not... There were a couple episodes watching it when I was a kid, I thought that was like the funniest shit on the planet. But for the most part, it's just kind of like... It's a sensible chuckle, you know? Only references are the Halloween episodes. Yeah. And they're like especially funny because they are very obviously like wearing costumes that are references to something. And most of the time they don't actually explain in like explicit details what the thing is, like as part of the bit. 96% on Not Atomo. Holy moly. It's a nice cast of characters. Who's your favorite Homestar character? Okay, real question though. Homestar or Doodle Bob? I'm a Homestar fan. I was little, it was Homestar, yeah. The cheat's pretty good. Bubs is a good one. I was raised by a cup of coffee. Jack of Asses takes game number 1, by the way. Ooh, early Earthquake, pretty good. Gives him, okay, never mind. Holy shit. It's always the cheat for you. The cheat's pretty sick, yeah. Trogdor or Strong Sad? Strong Sad's pretty good, too. I'm sad that I'm flying. That shit's stuck in my head for... I'm gonna be on my deathbed chuckling about I'm sad that I'm flying. Okay. Jack of Asses wins that one 2-0. At Homestar shirt with the Homestar Messenger Bay? Hell yeah. Peter Schmidt and Azorius up next. When they like first started making stuff again during the pandemic, I was like pretty hyped to like try and buy merch, but it all sold out like immediately. Which, you know, good for them, bad for me. They re-released the Kick the Cheat plush? Hell yeah. Okay, prediction is live. One that sticks with me is Protuberances Abound. Protuberances Abound, yeah. That is one ugly bird. I think most of the ones that like stick with me are like Teen Girl Squad stuff. I did the Wave of Babies thing earlier. Oh, Wave of Babies. 73% on 90% on Azorius. 90 planets. Used to think there were 9 planets, but now we know there are 90 planets. We're just vocal stimming today. We love our vocal stims, don't we, folks? Peter Schmidt with the easy win. Holy moly. Good. I mean good and great. Great and good. Teen Girl Squad, I remember I didn't really watch it much as a kid, but then I saw it when I was like 19 or 20. I guess that's still kind of a kid, but like way later for the first time, I was like, okay, I was missing this. One all going to game 3. Well, arrowed because of the 404 page, yeah. .com. Oh, Peter Schmidt gonna take that. Watch the speed nails, yeah. Okay. Damn, a lot of you people have lost like a lot of money. Was everyone's favorite main page? I really like the 4-bit one. Nutcracker and Anaphylaxis up next. And the old-timey one. Oh, the one where it's behind him? Yeah, and it was just like a wooden cutout. I haven't been able to catch many streams in my new schedule. Hope DXBL is going well. Yeah, it's been great. This is the second night. This is going to be going on for quite a while. And I'm going to be uploading the VODs so they're easier to find. My after I get this next rundown done, my... Oh my god, Nutcracker's got to fight another Arrowhead. That's crazy. He's only had to fight Arrowheads so far. Prediction is live. What I want to do for the channel is I want to come up with, like, templates for the streaming bit, just so I have something to throw up on YouTube. Even if I'm not, like, editing them, just so, you know, it's not... like whatever, like a random screenshot from the 4-hour stream. How's it going a little late? Yeah, mine's going well. My brother. 77% on Nutcracker. They believe in him this time. Pretty close last time. Pretty close last time. Pretty close. Angry Hidden Sting? Holy moly. Okay, we almost saw the Sacred combo, but he's like, nah, I got my own combo. Different Town email is probably my favorite Strong Bad email. I haven't seen most of the Strong Bad emails, to be honest. There's like 1,000 of them. Alright. So, Nutcracker gonna take that one 2-0 very quick. He learned from his mistakes last time. Hairball and Stupid Crab Face up next. Crack is censored? Yeah. This game has a really, really aggressive, like, censor, but it's broken by capitalizing things. They didn't bother to check for capitalization, so it's case sensitive. Like, Ho gets censored, so anything that has, like, an H-O in it, like, if you made a guy named Shu, it would be S?E. If you just wrote Phoenix, it gets censored. Prediction is live. What do you like? The Love Color Pandora move is just Mega Cracker. That's exactly what it would be if you were to type it out. Yeah. Glue Phoenix. Yeah, exactly. Mac and cheese from Macho Cheese. Okay, what do we got? Stupid Crabface lost his last one. 74% on this. Hostman doesn't get censored? No, because it's capitalized, like I just said. Do you think censored could be modded out, or is it tied to the process of uploading a monster to the server? The latter. Shotgun would be a good move name, too. Oh my god. Yeah. Pelts will free me? I know. Sorry, Mac and Cheese. Alright. Stupid Crabface avenged by himself, whatever you want to call it. Wins that one. Bold Blizz gives Summer Lashes a point because Bold Blizz is not uploaded. Dr. Farts and James Pond up next. I have a lot of Tim and Eric names stuck in my head, but BM Farts has definitely got to be like one of the best ones. And Dick Douche. We can call it that. That's my real name. I'm Dick Douche. Okay, prediction is live. Bilb Ono is a good one. I never really watched Tim and Eric for some reason. I'm a big fan. It is an acquired taste, though, for sure. You watch Tom Goes to the Mayor? You would like it then. %70 on... Oh, sorry. Yeah, 70% on James Pond. Dude, like, it was like a year ago. I remember I was talking to Tiana about it, and I was trying to explain a Tom Goes to the Mayor bit. And I was like 30 seconds into explaining it, and I was like, there's no point. She's not gonna like this, even when I do finish explaining why it's funny. Or like what I'm laughing at. It was one of those, like, I'm laughing at something on my phone, she's like, what's so funny? And I'm trying to explain it. And it's like, this is embarrassing for everyone. Dr. Fart's gonna take it. Didn't really like Tim and Eric? It's a very specific type of humor, you know? And to be fair, you need to have very high IQ. Or something like that. I read it online once. I wasn't paying attention. Who won the first one? Was it Pond? Oh my god, he's doing the thing. Farts won? Dr. Farts. So there's a bit. I always joke about it because you don't need special strategies to beat Nats, but there is a guaranteed way to beat him. If you attack before he gets a chance to attack, even if you don't land the attack, you can walk him to the wall and stand in a very specific spot where he will never push you away, and he will never be able to back up enough to actually get to slot 3. So he'll just bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in slot 1 and 2. And James Pond had kind of locked Farts down to that situation for a bit. Oh, he's got ease. I don't think it's going to matter. Hey, thank you for the sub. Very kind of you. Thank you, Azul. This is so over. Yeah, a single hit. One kiss is all it takes. Or whatever. Do one for James Pond. Magic Man and Weenie up next. Try to Dr. Farts? It's a fun build for sure. We should swing wave riding. You'll take the win. Yeah. I feel that. When your monster wins, but he does it in a boring way. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? After this next set of matches, I'm probably going to take a quick break to go get some water, and then we'll be right back with the final round. That's where all the fun stuff happens. We get the monsters who are promoted. We get the monsters who are demoted. And everyone else hanging on for dear life. Like this Naga breed, don't see it much. Yeah, Edgehog is a pretty good beginner-friendly Naga. 67% on Magic Man. Guys think Silketo can run Sacred Combo, or is its guts rate too slow? It's the same guts rate as every other one. That's the thing about Arrowhead. Silketo, Log Sar, and Mustard Arrow all have the same guts rate of 14. I think Fart should have just went for 1 life so it can fish for the full health recovery with a grit. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it if you were to rebuild it. Ooh, the energy shot attempt. I also do like that the Naga went for energy shot as well. Funny build though. Yeah, it's a sick build. Thought it was 16. Yeah, no, they're the fastest you can get is 14, and it's a 3-way tie. The uppercut. Damn. All right, Magic Man gonna take that one. So Weenie needs a win in its next set, or it will be demoted. That's the reality we're looking at right now. You know what they say, a toothpick changes everything. And maybe that everything is the difference between energy shots and turn assault. Fulgur and Barbecue Burt up next. Didn't register? Thought I needed to trade multiple monsters? Nah, you don't need to. I'm going to be reopening submissions in the latter half. So after we've done a couple of weeks, like, submissions will be open again for people to make different monsters. Or new people to enter. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? Okay, 100% on Barbecue Bird. Holy. When you see like a 100-0 bet, sometimes it makes sense just to throw something in on the other side because you'll just win everything if it goes through. Just throw in 10 chips. I don't know how many gases in a row that was. Thunderbolt misses again. Misses again. Okay, Fulgur got exploded. We're going to game 2, though. %, lightning. 9% thunderbolt. That'd be sick. 16%. He goes for it. He's angry. He forgets that he has other moves. Angry again. Rush slash. Ah, he's trying. Okay, well. He lived up to his name at least. Barbecue Burt gonna take that one. Next up, Uni and Hoi Corlo. Two speed mons in a row is rough. Unfortunate. Have to hope the next one is a tank. That's, yeah, it's a risky run with like an ultra like heavy build. Okay, prediction is live. Also, it looks like someone did actually bet on the other side at the last minute. So it wasn't 100-0, it was 90-10. Do not fear a monster who's practiced 24 techs one time. I fear a monster that has practiced one tech 24 times. Unless that tech is like pedal swirl or headbutt. Okay, 80% right now on the Bajarl. Giga Flame opener, big damage. Ooh, okay, well. Ay. Dios mío. Lightning, a little bit of damage there. Okay, well, barely wins that on a damage roll. Okay, well, that was a set. Just send hook. You guys watch WrestleMania? I did not. It's not woke enough. Canceled because of woke. I get some hooks. Verdant and Trolley Ollie up next. Trolley Ollie. Me playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Okay. Here we go. Predictions live. Who do you guys like? Did Dabs watch Puppet History for 420? That's fair. %85% on Verdant. People like the wall. Angry wall, big damage. A little bit of withering on that. I thought it was going to be more. And Spike Stab's going to finish him off, though. Trolley Ollie does not have grit, so if he's down, he stays down. No heart. Angry again. Charge not to play. Ooh, giant wheel miss. That's pretty big. Flattening. He's got enough guts to keep swinging it. Is he going to win on the basics? One more? Yeah, he will. Verdant takes that one. Okay, last match of round 2. Sono Head and Old Man Yowie. This is what happens when you don't know your history. You don't respect the elders. You make a monster with the same name, same breed as Evie. SM Freakin' H. Okay, predictions live. It is a very good name, though. It makes sense that more than one person thought about it. %85% on the Zorgil. Here we go. Snowstorm opener, Glide Charge opener. Glide Charge not going to do enough damage. Old man, look at my life. Old man, look at my hands. They're big as your hands. 1-2 straight, he's punching them. Glide Charge miss. Alright, Snowstorm is a good finisher. Very good opener, too. What do we got this time? Bite? Almost half. Crit will kill here. Misses it, though. What's he hitting him with? I wouldn't be able to dodge that shit either. Oh, no. 80% miss on the slap combo. Hits him on this one. Gonna make up for it. That's a lot of withering. Clap attack miss at 74, too. Oh, the trample misses. Old man hits the punch combo. It's gonna be enough. 2 seconds left on the clock. Gets power, but nothing happens. The Jill wins it. Okay. So, Jill wins 2-0. We are going into round number 3 of the bracket. Right after this, I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to go get some water. I will be back in about a minute. BRB. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Whoa, I was like way off from that last teleported there. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night. We're going pretty quick. We got about an hour left. We got Miyotoko and Eddie Lizard up first. So, both these monsters won their first two fights. Eddie Lizard, you know, a little bit lucky in that it got a bye. But it is what it is. I wonder if there's a better way to do that in the future. For this tournament, we're just going to leave it. But I think 3 monsters get buys if somebody doesn't show up, right? So if somebody doesn't show up, there's 3 monsters. There's no way to do it where they each get to fight like each other one more time. Unfortunately, yeah. Alright, that's fine. Miyotoko and Eddie Lizard up first. I could probably set it up in a way where only one person ends up getting a bye. And then the other 2 have to fight each other. The other 2 monsters that would get buys against the guy who didn't show up would fight each other. And then that way they would get their 3rd match. Prediction is live. Who do you like? That might be what I do for this one. I'll see who Summer Lashes has to fight. Oh, Summer Lashes has to fight Chill Jill. And then who does Bold Blizz have to fight? That's something to worry about for next time, I think. Bold Blizz has to fight Azorius, so Azorius gets a bye. We'll worry about that next time. I didn't have anything in place for if someone didn't actually show up. I was just going to give people buys, but I think there's probably a more elegant way to do it. 52-48, pretty split on the vote, or on the bet, as it were. A little bit of damage. Look at that. The double spit. The triple spit. And Toko gun. Oh, not quite going to take it. Eddie Lizard still chilling. Fireball 77. Good dodge. Holy. But can't get out of the way of the tail. The grit comeback. He takes it. I was going to... Today's like a day I normally do boxing. I didn't end up doing it today because I had to work super early. So I got to do boxing tomorrow morning, which is nice because I'm looking forward to it. Always am. But I'm also happy this stream is not going to go till like 1 a.m. I think 40 is like a good amount of monsters for this. Game number 3. It'll be about 3.5 hours-ish. Tries the double fire... The double fireball. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. That shouldn't have been hard for me to say. Those are just regular words. Ooh, the I-beam. Miyotoko gonna take that one. Congratulations to Miyotoko for making it to Don 1. He's Don 1, as it were. He's moving up. Don't Smell and Jack of Asses up next. These first 4 monsters. Jack of Asses. Yeah, I think... I said I was going to do this last week and I didn't, but next time, the first 8 matches, it... Okay, that's not the right word. Don't worry about that. The first 8 matches are the... Or first... Would it be 8? I don't know. It's a lot. But the first couple of matches are monsters who have like not lost. And then monsters who have only lost. I guess it'd be 5 and 5. Okay, so that went to... There we go. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Matchup is rough, but you must have faith. If you win it, you make it. Yeah, these next 4 after this one, but the first 5 matches will be promotion matches, basically, as it were. And I think in the future I'm going to do those last. %43 on don't smell. Boyfriend refuses to take compliments this morning, and when I said he was precious, he pointed at my Suezo and said, "Do you think this is precious?" The boys don't like to be called precious, though. We want to be tough. And I don't know what else. Pretty. I guess precious is okay. Don't smell gonna take game number 1. He can't lose. Death energy, a little bit of damage. He does have root combo, okay. The anger. Into the face drill, look at that. You had no guts left, brother. You're gonna lose this. Root attack finisher? The seed gun misses at 90%, hits the death cutter. Don't smell still in it. He's angry as hell. He's not gonna take it anymore. He's going on. He did it. Look at that. I don't know why I said going on like that. He beats him. Plant top tier. Queen plant pretty good. 2-0. Aldwin and Agrius. Unironically, the problem with Joker is that his intelligence techs are cool. Because they're a trap. Okay. Prediction is live. Joker's a showman. You think death energy is good? Did you see it crit for like 200 damage? Which was like 35% of monster's health? It's not like good in this format. Is more of what I'm getting at. The numbers are good on them. It's just, you know, 97% on Aldwin. When your main... Oops. Sorry, I ran interference on that one. When your main boon on the tech is, like, not missing, doesn't matter when you get 99% chance on everything. Oh my god, Ice Spikes with Anger is funny because it doesn't do any withering. But it just hit him again. Aldwin gonna take game number 1. Big damage punch combo opener slash combo in retaliation though. You're ultra dead here, brother. 500 damage. Look at that. Punch combo. Another dash slash. Still got Fury. Fury Snowstorm. Fury of the Storm. That's a lot of damage. Holy shit. And Withering. Yeah, I think you running minus skill is what made you were able to take advantage of it. That was big damage and big Withering. He's gonna take that one. The Jill's moving on. Shinigami and Tokyo Drift up next. It comes down to this. More arrowhead on arrowhead action. You'll love to see it. More crowd battles. I haven't actually heard Fury of the Storm in like, I don't know, 15 years. I don't know. It's so fucking corny, man. 97% on Tokyo Drift. You're a big Fury enjoyer? He is cool. So how their move of the guts limit for attacking with the AI just breaks some monsters? Yeah. 54-46. Alright, well. They're trying. We got one hit so far. You're saying both end characteristic and dicey, my two most successful monsters of all time, got their victories because I had fundamental understanding of the format where I could cut corners in the monster stats. Brother, I didn't say fuck all about dicey. It's not like... It's not super polite to be like jerking off in public like that, brother. Oh, punch. Okay, chat room, will it hit? Yeah. Alrighty then, chat. Tokyo Drift did win that last one, right? Like, he was the only one who hit. I was too busy being blindsided by the most insane comment I've seen in, like... in some time. Okay. And just type that and the hits start coming, and they don't stop coming. Back through the rules and you hit the ground running? Something like that? Piss Baby and Thumb up next. An absolutely nonsense way to rank up. Yeah, most ways to rank up are. Winning 2 is fine, though, because if you just win 2 next time, you rank up anyway. It's like a half point. But you gotta win 2 in a row. Okay, so that goes to the lobster. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Winner of this ranks up as well. This is our last rank up match of the night. An answer to the German by hitting more with low skill, yeah. We're rotating. Oscillating, as it were. Alright, that's enough oscillating. 67% on Piss Baby. Good opener. He's angry. So did he have to fight? Yeah, he had to fight 2 Mochis. That's crazy. There's only 2 Mochis in the tournament. He had to fight both of them. Hits the leaf cutter. It's not enough, though. Headbutt. Gonna smoke him. Thumb wins game number 1. Headbutt, good opener. You're down 60 guts now, though. Oh, thrusts. What? Hit him with the fucking pivot. Ba 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 ba. He's oscillating. We're all oscillating today, man. I don't know what that was about, but he did it. All right, Thumb wins that one 2-0. Quick 2-0. And no Thumb shake. Trolley, Ollie, and Uni up next. All right, now we're in the dregs. If you don't win this match, you get demoted. Bom, bom, bom. All you gotta do is win one. Okay. Prediction is live. Just as an ad started. Look at that. I think people have figured out Mochi Gaming's basically thrust, presses, and beams. Yeah. That's the problem with Mochi is not that we don't know what his best moves are, it's that they're not good. So you're just gambling. Took a look at Legend Cup raising methods after like 2 to 3 years, and the Golem Man is this much closer to being a reality concerns me. What do you mean? There's like been competitive monsters that were like more than 20 years old. 76% on Trolley Ollie. This is a big one. They aren't great, but they're enough for lightweight. And like, Mana has a pretty decent guts rate, right? It's got what, 9? Pretty good tank guts rate. Oh, big Giga Flame. Meteor Drive, the first time we see it is to do approximately 1 damage. And the Bolt finisher, holy cow. Need to look at the Golem Man text again with the sacred documents, yeah. Giga Flame, big miss there. Little pat. Little pat. Giant Wheel gonna take that one. We're going to game 3. Giant Wheel. Little Phantom Claw damage gives him anger. This is perfect for Trolley Ollie. He loves this. He's eating those kicks. Thank you, man. May I have another? There you go. Look at that retaliatory damage. It's huge. It's huge. Uni. Demoted, unfortunately, but 5 monsters gotta be. Certainly put up a fight. A lot of really fun matches from it. Weenie and Fulgur up next. Wheeling and dealing. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? This has been a fun night. We've had a lot of like really cool matchups. We got how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. 13 more to go. $60 on Fulgur. Look at that. Ooh, Turn Assault. Thunderbolt, big miss. So how the matches been? They've been pretty sick. Been a lot of really fun ones. Lots of back and forth. Lots of like interesting ways to die, you know. Power. He's got power. Power thwack. Miss at 83. The belly punch misses too. He's swinging. Look at that. Million stabs. He's not out yet though. 40 guts. Goes for energy shot. The energy shot's not enough. Oh, Fulgur survives it. Look at that. Holy moly. Fulgur up next. Someone mentioned Sakuricon fire, and on top of me hoping people were not hurt, my mind also heard Sakuricon. I thought their 2009 commercial. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know anything about that. Damn. All right, we're going to game 3. Lightning opener, lightning closer. Oh, he gets grit though. It's not over yet. Missed the second one. What's he got? Thwax? Thwax will do it. He needs all of them though. Oh, the dash slash. And could have used something that did a little bit more damage. Maybe something that did a tiny bit more damage. Fulgur gonna take that one. 2-1. Very close though. Anaphylaxis and Dr. Farts. What a matchup. Digimon is still around? Yeah, it didn't go away. It's bigger and better than ever. And bolder. Fonder and blonder, even. And the vibes it used to give me. You mean you miss being 9 years old? And I feel that. I get that. Okay, prediction is live. Out of Monster Rancher, Pokemon, and Digimon, Digimon definitely does have the best, like, anime. Digimon still gets, like, 3 games every few years. Don't tell Digimon fans that. Every time we talk about Digimon, there's always someone who's like, yeah, it'd be real nice if Bandai Namco knew we existed, if they remembered to, like, make a Digimon game. And it's like, okay. Yeah, it sucks for you, man. 58 on Dr. Farts. Don't miss my 9-year-old Monster Rancher brain, though. I like beating these games. Nah, man. This shit was great when it was, like, incomprehensible. It's fun, too, now. But, oh, shit. That's the first time I've done that, though. That's not bad. Made it this far. Dr. Fox. And such a good name. It's so simple. Is DDS Doctor of Dental Surgery? I'm Googling this. DDS stands for Doctor of Dental Surgery. Hell yeah. He's stinky. Is he gonna win? Oh, he's in a good spot here. Dr. Farts wins it. Game number 3. Here we go. Switch might have croaked. I think you lost your MR saves. Oh no. That's unfortunate. It is pretty easy to rebuild a game, though. It just sucks that you lost your guys. Oh, and roll assault for the win. Look at that. I drove halfway home to drive back to work because you left your phone there. I called in your work phone and told, so I didn't freak out. Oh, no. The poor Ribbit. The Ribbit did his best, though. And a thing that I think is, like, people are, like, losing their mind about it, and they shouldn't, is that getting demoted isn't, like, that big of a deal. You're gonna have plenty of chances to go back. There's gonna be a lot of movement. Plus, later on, there will be bonuses, you know, like comeback mechanic stuff. Monster Hunter GU save, 300 plus hours. Could you play G? Oh, Generations Alt. Was there a Switch port for that? Okay, predictions live. For GU, there was? I didn't know that. I didn't really like GU that much. Like, it was fine. Should have knew. I forgot because watching your stream and I got quiet. Yeah, you should have been watching my stream while you were driving. That was your first mistake. It was Generations based on 3DS. Yeah. I had the JP import of Cross. 78 on Sono Head. I used to be like super into Monster Hunter. Double roll assault, holy moly. And now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like my enjoyment of it might have been me not being able to read the language. But I kind of didn't like base gen either. Like, it was okay. I'm not like ultra like super good at Monster Hunter. There was some challenges in like base generations that I never bothered to like grind through and like beat. Like, I remember there was the one challenge where it was like Rajang and Shigaru Magala and something else in an arena, and you had to fight them all at the same time. And I tried it a couple of times, and I was just like, I don't feel like grinding through this. Hairball. Takes game number 1. I do believe it's game number 1. Glide Charge, good damage there. 3U are my top games. I love 3U so much. It's 1-1? Okay, thank you. Damn! Power Glide Charge gonna take it. Sono Head wins that one. Hairball. Poor Hairball. He tried. Best 2 out of 3, yeah. Chill Jill and Summer Lash is up next. Looks like Head is back on the menu. It does look like that. You're right. It was game 2? Okay. Just here, man. Don't know how comp works. Well, this is certainly one way to learn. Yeah, you guys can watch it back. Okay, whoops. It's definitely not him in both. Summer Lashes. But for you, I don't love how before you butchered Longsword. I don't care, man. Who cares? Longsword sucks anyway. Prediction is live. Who do you like? It's not Hammer, so it don't matter. Play nothing but Longsword and 4U. I think... So, when I first started playing 3U, I played Hammer. And I was like, this is the weapon I'm most excited about when I first played the 3U demo. I had played Try, but like for a couple of hours in co-op, like couch co-op mode. And doing arena stuff, and I was like, yeah, I tried some of the guns and whatever. It's hard to like get a handle of the game in like an hour or whatever, right? 80% on Chill Jill. And then when I played the 3U demo, I played it a lot. I think it only lets you play like 20 times, and I like went through it all, and then I had to like delete it and re-download the demo and do it again. It was a huge pain in the ass. Damn, Summer Lashes wins game number 1 pretty cleanly. And Hammer was the first one I played, and then I started playing Sword and Shield, and I had a lot of fun with Sword and Shield. And then I kind of went back to Hammer at the end. But I played mostly Sword and Shield through 3U. Summer Lash is going to take that. And sorry, my brain is just like... It's malfunctioning right now trying to think of when I started playing Lance. I think I played a little bit of Lance in 3, but I mostly started playing Lance in World. And for you, I did mostly Glaive. Jack Burt up next. And then in World, I did a lot of Lance, and then I went back to Hammer. And then in Rise, I did nothing but Hammer. Summer Lashes with a big upset on the points there. Prediction is live. Sorry, my brain was like malfunctioning. Yeah, so the way this format works is that it's 1400 total stat cap, but your power and intelligence are able to be equal. So if you have 500 power, you're allowed to get 500 intelligence for free. That's why James Pond has 450 power. He can have 450 intelligence for free. Basically, whatever your higher of the two is the one that counts. And if they're both equal, then, you know, it's still only one. You could go like 500 power, 200 intelligence if you wanted. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. And then 200 wouldn't count. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. 51% on Jacobert. It's a way for us to allow builds you wouldn't otherwise see. To allow mixed attackers, right? Because when you're playing with strict stat caps, a lot of time you have to focus on one or the other. You can't do both. Do you know any good monsters to raise on 1DX slate to load into 2DX by chance? Hair's pretty good to go from one to the next. Also, the double wave riding, you got your double wave riding. There you go. It happened. Conchita and Barbecue Burt up next. Waves ridden. Disc so you can get Disc Niton? Yeah, but you need to have Niton unlocked. If you're doing them from like a fresh file, that won't work. But if you have Niton unlocked already, that's a pretty good one. Same thing with Bajarl and Magic. Magic into Magic Bajarl's pretty sick. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? Disc is a really fun monster. It's one of the rare monsters in the game that's not actually locked at the beginning of the game. I think it's the only rare monster in the game that doesn't require any special conditions. Keep thinking about building a monster for comp, but I'm baby doing my first 2DX playthrough. I mean, there's only one way to learn. And nobody's mean or anything. If you build something that is like truly like heinous, no one's going to say anything. They'll be like, ah, it's cool. What a unique build. 60% on Barbecue Bird. Here we go. There's plenty of like stuff to like glean info from if you're interested in it. And if you want to just do it your own way without like much outside help, that's totally fine too. Dang. What I love how we always talk about this, but like Ape Center on its model is off by a little bit because it's in its armpit. So when he went to swing bang, he like ran in and then pivoted. He's like, I'm gonna get you right in the armpit. 17 roll assault. He rolled that 6. One-two punch. Time for 999 speed build for literally no reason. So, you know, not to backseat too much, because I think most people learn best by doing and not being told. If your monster is skinny, you don't have to go more than 800 speed, because they get a 25% bonus to their speed if they're like as thin as possible. So if you want max speed, you really only have to go to 800. That's the thing you'll see in competitive play a lot. Tournament PC only, or can Switch players compete too? Switch players can compete as well. And then, yeah, same thing works for defense. If your monster is really, really fat, they get bonuses to defense. Yeah, so form affects your... it affects speed and defense on like a percentage base. Damn, another one? Hits him. So if you're as skinny as possible, you get a 25% bonus to speed and a 25% penalty to defense. And if your monster is as fat as possible, it's the opposite. And then that's like a sliding scale. Like if your monster is even, like they're not slim, they're not fat, it'll be like 0, between like 0 and like 5%, and then it like goes all the way up to 25. Untry competitive, never knew about being cross-plat. Yeah, it's sick. Nero and Hoi Corlo up next. And also, like, if it makes you feel better, I made some, like, really awful shit this year. Like, I don't think I entered a single monster that's, like, objectively good. It was just fun. Make some goofy stuff. Prediction is live. Who do you like? For sure one of your DXBL entries has 999 speed because I zoned out while building it. Didn't want to go back and remake it. That's totally fair, man. We got lives to live outside of this game. The amount of builds I have, and like a lot of them have done very well historically, where I'm just like, I made a mistake, whatever. I guess we're pivoting. Well, whoops, I'm not going back. It's probably like 30%. It's probably like almost 1 in 3 of all of the competitive monsters I've ever made. 50-50 on the dot. 2-1 for James Pond. Yeah, he gets put in a pretty good spot. Try and comp. The first time I always liked watching tournament matches for inspiration, then ask questions whenever I saw something weird and change my understanding. Yeah. If you watch a lot, like, you'll learn a lot. That goes without saying. Ooh, the magic punch. Get on the magic punch. He hits him with it. He loves the magic pod. We love our magic pod, don't we, folks? 1-2 hook? Holy shit. Alright, well, he's moving on. Just out of nowhere. It's also a 1-1 hook. It's not a 1-2 hook. 1-2 hook is very different. Okay. I'm gonna be that guy. Orochibi and Unpopular up next.
Oh no, I need your help burying his body. Oh, bring some towels and some
First one you made had
garbage
999 speed and learned about the form change while watching the tournament. Like, uh-oh. It just gives you... It usually ends up meaning that you get 200 more life. Which, you know, isn't always the most meaningful thing. Oops. You Poplar. You live, you learn. You pop, you learn. My speed defense adjustment is always at 25%. When the stat says skinny or plump, it still varies. Yeah, it's the exact hidden value. So it goes from a scale of plus 100 to minus 100, and skinny and plump start at plus, or at minus and plus 60, respectively. Prediction is live, so you got to keep pushing after that. %. On Unpopular. Let's go. Yeah, if you're playing on PC, you have access to diagnostic tools that make it a lot easier. If you're playing on Switch, you can still figure it out. Easiest way is if you put them, like, we know how much the speed should change. So you can compare it to something that has like 999 skill and just see how high of a chance your opponent has to hit you. So it doesn't matter. So it does not matter if it's at 6100. No, it matters. Yeah, the buff is lower at 60%. So, you know, if you're going to be playing on Switch, a really easy thing you can do to set yourself up for success is just make a monster that has 999 skill. If you're making something for middleweight or heavyweight, that's, you know, kill two birds with one stone and make an actual build that way. But you can also just make a monster that's, like, you just mindlessly pump skill into. You can have, like, 100 in every other stat. And then you just use it in versus mode to, like, test against your own monster and see, like, oh, okay, the math works out, my speed is at max, or it's not. I just eyeball it. It's not difficult to get 100 form. Yeah, so luckily, minus 100 form is pretty easy because powders give you minus 25. And so your monster, you know, in the last 3 weeks of its life or whatever, you just feed it like 3 powders, 2 powders, whatever, and you're fine. No rest method will also, like, make your monster, like, maximum skinny just by virtue of how the method works. Peter Schmidt and Stinky. It's difficult if you're trying to make a tank. Even then, it's not super difficult, but it's more difficult. Candy gives you 10, resting gives you 5. So in 1 month, you can get 60. But you end up, you know, maybe messing up its loyalty. It takes a little bit more effort. Luckily, tanks usually kind of suck. Or it's not that tanks suck as much as it is that defense itself is a bad stat. Most of the time, if you're making a tank, prediction is live. Who do you like? You're usually focusing on maxing out your life instead. Legend Cup has a nice training calculator. Yeah, legendcup.com has some pretty sick tools to make it easy. Where you just say, like, here's what I want to do for the next 4 weeks. Here's the items I want to feed it. And it will tell you, like, how much form you gain or lose. How much stress your monster has at the end of it. Very cool. Now, things happen that throw a wrench into the gears. Your monster can cheat. And then you got to, like, work around that. Or, you know, they'll ask you for something and maybe you deny it. Stinky with almost all of the bets. What about the form is normal? Is there a stat adjustment if it's between minus 20 and plus 20? Yeah, literally every individual number changes your form. Oh, Pewter Schmidt loses game number 1. Stinky, the big hit there. Another aerial claw opener. Holy dude. Well. Okay. We only got a couple of matches left. We got 4 matches left. Nutcracker and Mr. Cheeseman. This has been a good tournament. It's a good length of time. I'm starting to feel a little bit sleepy, but I'm not, like, burned out yet. But I am excited to go boxing early tomorrow morning, so I am excited to get some Z's, as it were. I took a little, like, 10-minute nap before stream, and then, you know, had tea. Cheese and crackers? Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, predictions live. Who do you like? 4 more matches. We got this. We got Magic Man versus Old Man Yowie. So we got a man fight. Now you're a man. We got Verdant and Cynical Optics. And then Stupid Crabface and Not Atomo. Not the cheese. My cheese helmet. My cheese, man. How's the new Wallace and Gromit movie anyway? I don't know. I think of cheese and crackers. I think of the Day One song and Chris Haslam skate video. 53% on Nutcracker. Missed the hidden sting. Bro, hit big damage. Another one? All right. You don't normally get to see 2 back-to-back because Golem having 70 guts is rare, but it's sick. Crit Brow Smash definitely looking like it's going to kill here. You think a Ritz? Oh my god, crit somersaults. We're going to game 3 just like that. Charge opener. Maybe not the best opener, but he is in range to do some big damage here. Misses the Earthquake. Another somersaults. No crit this time. Mr. Cheeseman chillin', dodges the 70%. He needs something big here. Nutter is in real good shape to win this. Ooh, the Hinsting miss again. Brilliant! It crits. It's not enough. Oh, man, into the Brow Smash. He dodges the 70s. Mr. Cheeseman gonna take that one. He wins it 2-1. The flick's pretty good. Magic Man, Old Man Yowie. Not a single grit. It do be like that. Magic Man. Hot Man hits hard. Sorta. I mean, he doesn't need to when you have... Hey, now you're a man. A man. Now you're a big man. A manny man. Oh, you got 200 life on both of them. Pretty similar builds. Old Man with lower skill, higher speed. And then a little bit more damage. It's quite difficult to raise a monster with flawless stats. I mean, you're almost never gonna raise a monster for neutral nature or neutral form. It's very difficult and you don't get anything out of it. It's like working extra hard for a worse outcome on purpose. 94% for Old Man. Okay, holy shit. Well, they're both swinging. We got 0 dodges going into game 2. Holy. Okay, well, that was not a kill this time. 4 for 4, baby. Who's gonna land the 5th? Oh, we see a miss. Cold breath. Uses the accurate tech to finish him off. Alright, well, that was certainly a set. That was 3 games, folks. No, that was 2 games? That was only 2 games. I don't know. Yeah, we won that one. Verdant and Cynical Optics. Never aim for 2-0 because plus 25 either speed or defense is just too worth it. It's just free stats. It's free real estate. Jim Bowie. This stream for Jim Bowie only. They both have no guard. Machamp fight. Okay. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Two matches left. We got this. And then we got Not Atomo and Stupid Crap Face. About 60% on Verdant. Here we go. Tail Assault. He's angry immediately. It really sparks how good Jill is because I gave him about every attack. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, hitting every attack definitely helps for sure. Ooh, the Tail Assault. Like, worth remembering you didn't miss a single attack. It's like the, you know, maybe Javelin's good. All you need is power and a crit. Oh, Neil stabs big damage there. Misses the 80%. This is 80%. Zam. Hits the I-beam. He's still in it. They both got 30 guts, though. They can both swing. Another one misses it. What do we see here? Ray would be pretty good. Knock would be pretty good. A Tail Assault. Alright, well. The Shuezo did it. And just like that, we're on our very last match of the night. We got stupid crap face. Stupid, I almost said stupid fucking crap face. I don't know why. And not Atomo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be crude. Okay. Double the time for the last bet. We got one final bet. Make it happen. Predictions live. Who do you like? Get those points in. Maybe you won a lot of points tonight. Maybe you lost a lot of points tonight. This is time to double down on it. Listen to the little monster inside your head that's telling you to bet the farm. You don't need rent money. You don't need rent chips. Castor has a little robot face under its visor. Yeah, it's a mech. It's like me hanging out in the top corner here, controlling stream. Wait, what was it? Mondo Rare? I wasn't paying attention. What did we get? I think it's 2%. Metal Nerd? Damn, that's the most expensive one, too. That's crazy. Congratulations. Enjoy your JPEG. It's almost an NFT. We had 64% on Not Atomo. Ooh. Thank you, streamer. You're welcome. Damn, big damage, big anger. Stupid Crapface takes game number 1. Game number 2. Okay, that's it. That's how she ends. This is how the world ends. Not with a big bang, but with a turn assault. Alright, we got another one in the books, folks. Stupid Crapface wins that one. Enjoy the donation. End the tournament. We're donezo. So, we got Thumb. We got Mayotoko. We got Don't Smell. Aldwin. Here, let me show you guys. I guess I can pull this up. Thumb, Mayotoko, Don't Smell, Aldwin, and Tokyo Drift all advancing. Orochi, Shinikani, Eddie Lizard, Stupid Crapface, Hoi Corlo, Jack of Asses, Stinky, Mr. Cheeseman, Old Man Yowie, Cynical Optics, James Pond, Piss Baby, Agrius, Summer Lashes, and Conchita, all at a point where if they go 2-1 in their next match, they will advance as well. The inverse is true for the rest of them. Sorry, I'm not gonna... Yeah, fuck it, I'll name them all. Who cares? We got Nutcracker, Barbecue Bert, Verdant, Pewter Schmidt, Magic Man, Sono Head, Jacobert, Unpopular, Nadatomo, Chill Jill, Nero, Anaphylaxis, Trolley Ollie, Folger, Azorius. All those monsters are 1 and 2, meaning if they go 1 and 2 in the next tournament, they will be demoted. And we got Bold Blizz, Hairball, Uni, Dr. Farts, and Weenie, who do get demoted. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's the first little bit of the entire tournament. Monran Poker Rap? Yeah, something like that. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's always fun for me to do these. Thanks for turning. Hey, no problem. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. So if Astroland went 1 and 2, that means he's sitting still unless he goes 1 and 2 again next time. And Orochibi is sitting still with 2-1, but if he goes 2-1 again, he advances. Exactly. That is correct. Yeah. Got me on 160p and auto chess still killing my stream. They're calling it the worst optimized game of all time. It sure is fun though. All right, let's find someone to raid, and then we can call it. And then tomorrow, I will be streaming again tomorrow. We won't have Okay, so we got Japanese Monster Rancher stream. Let's just raid. I don't know who this is. We'll go say hi. Oh, okay. I'm still here, right? I tried to raid and it said you were unable to raid and it like broke. Okay, I'm still here. Okay. So I said raid now and it didn't work. Yeah, let's try it again. Maybe they don't allow raids. I don't know. Rio Noah's friend? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm unable to raid them. That's unfortunate. Let's try raiding someone else. There's like multiple people playing. Who's this? Okay, let's try this one. All right, we got one working. They block raids. It's fair. I get it. Not upset about that. Anyway, we're gonna go raid someone playing Monster Rancher. Spam those emotes when you get there. You know which ones. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. And thank you for another good tournament.